We go again. Heat, that's a great movie. That's a great ass movie. What were we talking about before we started talking about it? Thief is good too. Thief. Just now I'm gonna spend the rest of the stream just saying video game names with Al Pacino's voice. Thief, The Dark Project. They're trying to get my son to come down to the precinct, see what his old man does for work. He's too busy playing this game called Thief, The Dark Project. You ever see The Insider? Now that's a fucking movie, man. We should, hey, Jamie, pull up the monologue where the Southern lawyer starts going off on the tobacco companies in The Insider. Pull that up right now. We're gonna watch that instead of doing Isaac. Funny Games by Michael Mann's Crazy. Bro, that's Michael Haneke. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce his name. I'm gonna say probably not. Funny Games is fantastic. Beast Games. Beast Games, I think is what he meant to say. I think he meant to say Beast Games. Beast Games! Did you guys get that shit in the US? Did you guys get Beast Wars? Or as they call it in the UK because it's fucking funny, Beasties? They said, hey, we got a robot that turns into a truck. We couldn't possibly make anything cooler than that. Wrong! We got a robot that turns into a fucking silverback gorilla. Wait, but what are we gonna do for the fucking Decepticons? Oh, Megatron turns into a fucking T-Rex, bitch. That shit was fucking gas before school. Being old ain't so bad, man. You get to have conversations like that. I guess if you're like 20, what do you say? You guys remember fucking last week? Yeah, bro. I was there. we were all there. You guys remember, oh, summer 2023 was a movie. What? That was like a week and a half ago, man. What are you talking about? There was some crazy shit going down. Mocked. Bob Dylan Nobel Prize. Yeah, I heard they gave him the Nobel Prize in meteorology for being the only guy who doesn't need a weatherman to know which way the fucking wind blows, man. And doing surgery on a grape. They what? They fucking what? Wednesday lunch was a movie? What was it? Everybody drop the best lunch day at your high school. I need Malf's help. I always got poutine on Wednesdays. But I think Malf was a Mexican fries guy. Everyone seemed to like the Mexican fries, but I think the Mexican fries were on a Friday. Red stew. That's a classic. Taco salad bowl? I went to a high school with a really bad cafeteria too, just to be clear. So it pisses me off sometimes because I'll be talking to someone and they'll be like, yeah, our high school cafeteria had a Chipotle in it or some shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know that could even happen. Got my dick sucked with some Mexican fries. I'm rocking that in the car all the time, Justin. Then I have to quickly hit next whenever a family member gets in the car. And any family member from my daughter up to my own parents. And I love it every time, man. This is not a joke. This is not a bit. Got a Mexican Coke hanging off of my dick. It's hard to remain calm and flaccid when your dick's getting pickled in phosphoric acid. I know you can't say it, by the way, but I'm gonna say it. Now that I'm off the Coke Zero, one RFK Cola a week might actually really hit the spot. We don't have the real cane sugar sodas back yet. But like he might be cooking on that one and only that one specifically if they bring back the the full sugar sodas. One RFK Cola a week or a month would go crazy. Please say he meant RC Cola. No, man, I'm talking about the superior version with real cane sugar. It's not a right-wing swing. You guys have been drinking Mexican Coke over the corn syrup Coke for years. How is it different? It's got real cane sugar. Not me? I don't know, man. I think it might be the vibe. I'm not saying it's gonna, like, cure whatever's made me so neurotypical. I'm just saying, like, probably tastes better than the corn syrup version. Tastes exactly the same. Nah, that ain't me. That's a typical day for you. Yep. You turn into a jet and die. Hell yeah. No doubt. That's it. It's not hell yeah, it's no doubt. I'm the boss. Said something about sucking your own dick. We're playing the hits. We're playing the hits today. Here's a thought. Comedy music radio station. Not one of those fuck-ass radio stations that plays out of context stand-up bits for boomer dads, but like what about like it just goes like the saga begins into The Lonely Island, into, I guess, probably like some other Weird Al song after that, into like another Lonely Island song after that. Into another Weird Al song, I suppose, after that. Could be good, man. MC Chris. My backpack's got jets. I'm Boba. I don't know, I'm talking like Skeletor from He-Man, what's going on? That's what I needed right there. The cars. Give me some of this. I'm not afraid. And he prays. So true. Oh my God, don't I pray? Pray every single day. Yeah! I mean, you can't be playing that shit in a room full of millennials, man. Gen Z will be cringing looking at their phones. No doubt about that. I'll be hitting this face. Going, don't cry out loud. Just keep it inside. Learn how to hide your feelings. Trying to get off diet soda. Got any tips? Yeah, stop drinking it. Worked for me. Mogged, I'm afraid. No, serious, it's tough. It's tough. The thing for me was like I stopped buying it and then I just didn't have any occasion to drink it anymore. That's facts. Get it twisted. You could do anything. Sparkling water is a nicotine patch for soda? Yeah, well, the sun ain't yellow, it's chicken colored or whatever. I will say I did get recognized this weekend, and the person who recognized me was telling me he felt bad because he started drinking a bunch of Coke Zero, and then he saw me getting off of the Coke Zero, and I had to tell him, you're probably okay. I told him I'm not a scientist. I'm just one guy I'm one guy who read the abstract of a scientific paper and made a decision. I don't necessarily want to start a movement of like, we're not going to be drinking diet sodas anymore. I just stopped drinking it, and a lot of people have taken that as me having a war with diet sodas. I'm not at war with them. If there was a war, I would be winning because I stopped drinking them, but... Amnesia. What was the paper? I don't know. It was in like the Portuguese Journal of Medicine or something. Bought a case of bubbly because of you? That being said, you can't have shit because that's... I'm sorry, I'm afraid to say you can't have bubbly because bubbly is, I believe that's owned by the Coca-Cola Corporation or the Pepsi Corporation, which are headquartered in the United States of America. So that violates the tenets of the trade war. So cut that one out too. That one's got to get cut out. I'm not even making a joke. I'm literally like trying. But it's just hard. It's just... Get those lights off. Get those lights off. Whoa! Justin, are you here? What about Woke Bar Rescue? Woke John Taffer comes into your bar and is like, you can't be selling that! That's on the boycott list! They recently broke the strike at their warehouse in Savannah, Georgia! Get that out of here! Shut it down! You could have offended somebody! That could be good. And no, it's not like a different person. It's just Woke John Taffer. Could be good. Could be good. Could be a good SNL sketch. I would love to see John Taffer do a land acknowledgement. That John Taffer land acknowledgement is a crazy sentence, man. John Taffer land acknowledgement. Oh, fuck, I almost had it too. Save it for a future stream title. Sounds like some shit from like a REM song. SNL was never good. Wrong. It was good when I was 13 years old. It was good when I was 13, and has been bad every other time in history. You mean the pilot? Show started in 1975, y'all. It's easy to remember because it was 50 years ago. That might not hold true forever, but it's been working out for me this year. Ah! God damn, you're on one? Bro, it's very easy to remember when SNL started because in 2000 they were doing all the fucking 25 years. We can't believe the show's gone 25 years. 25 years of SNL. Musical guest. Probably like the Cars, the Carpenters. Some shit like that if I had to guess. Bob, don't say, I can't say Bobby Moynihan not in that voice, man. Even if I ever saw him, I would probably say nothing. Just because, like, I don't have anything to say to Bobby Moynihan. I got nothing against him. I mostly got stuff for him. But, like, I think I would be like, holy shit, are you Bobby Moynihan? Daryl Hammond! They'd probably get sick of that if I'd have to guess. What's the longest that anyone on SNL has ever been a featured player without making it to the main cast? I bet that's gotta grind your fucking gears, man. You're like, what the hell? I've been a featured player on SNL. This is like my 9th year of being a featured player, man. Six, maybe 7 years. Steely Dan really is as close as you can get to the Saturday Night Live theme song without actually listening to the Saturday Night Live theme song, huh? That's pretty close. What are you doing, bro? Listening to music? What kind of music? Saturday Night Live music? Is he Gup? Gup sat alone on a boggy marsh. Let's pump that energy up. Totally motionless except for her heart. Mud flowed up into Lump's pajamas. Totally confused all the passing piranhas. You know what I'm talking about? She's Lumo. Yes, she's Lumo. She's Lumo. She's Lumo. She's in my head. Why did I even use that there, man? Got some good lyrics in there, man. I used to think the lyric was vagina, not pajama. Totally confused all the passing vaginas. No, that's the next verse. Lump slipped on a kiss and tumbled into love. She spent her 20s between the sheets. Horny ass presidents of the United States of America. Cursed ass, cursed sentence. I don't want my president to get horny. I guess I'd just not open that now that I think about it. Oh, fuck. No, it's okay. The stock market's probably fine. We're still probably just crashing out about IKF's base running in the game. Even though we don't know shit about Ball, apparently, because they're saying that actually he should have kept a small lead off. They're saying he should have kept a small lead off in case of a Dalton Varsho high exit velocity line drive into double play. The fuck is this? Evil Charm? Am I missing something, or did the market actually crash? What makes you think the market crashed? Was it a ping on my Google chat? That was you? Yeah, I know. I wouldn't put the sell order in just because of a little blunk. Oh shit, 1 second. 1 second. This is my two blunks. Is it a two blunker? That's crazy. Let's see what we got going on here. Nah, I can't read that. But that's they are talking about baseball though. They are talking about baseball. The baseball of crime. Yes, if you're listening to this, rush the bus driver. Rush. Dude, being a kid is so fucking funny. You ever have the kids on your school? Oh, I forgot about this fucking shit, bro. You ever have that shit as a kid where you'd be like, hey, everybody on the school bus, get to one side of the bus. Everybody rush one side of the bus. We're gonna tip it over. The fuck were we thinking, man? A, I don't think we could do it, but we could probably fuck up the steering a little bit for the bus driver for sure. B, that would be really bad, man. Can you imagine driving at like 70 kilometers an hour and the bus just tips over like and it tips over onto the side that you're already on, man. There's no way that's gonna work out for the best. Like you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Is that like 10 miles an hour? Oh, poor baby. Oh, poor baby. Can't multiply something by 3/5 in their head. Well, it looks like you should have thought about that before you decided to become an isolationist republic, because we aren't fucking babying you anymore by doing the conversion, so you better learn to multiply by fractions, bitch. You'll figure, there's a heuristic that you can do, okay? I'm sick of doing that shit, and I decided to fucking stop. Sex strike until the tariffs are done. That's it. Sex strike until there's no tariffs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Melania, help us! Help us, Melania! Help us! You could save us, Melania! Please! Hey, man, he's Lysistrata posting? Yes, sir. That's all I got. Am I flying? Nah, that ain't me. It's probably Satanic Bible just wins you the run, but that's no fun. Why is screwed the pooch chill, but you can't say fuck to the dog? So that's a non-Canadian bit, because you can definitely say fuck the dog in Canada, and it doesn't mean what you think it means. It means to be lazy, to do a bad or a lazy job of something. So you definitely can use that up here. But increasingly, if I may say so, I don't know if anybody else is in this is irritated by the same shit as me. People are bad faith listeners anymore. We used to have bad faith talkers, but now we've got bad faith listeners that no matter what, they always assume the worst, even if what you're saying is not even ambiguous and they're just wrong about it. And then when you go, hey, why would you assume that? They'll say something insane like, can you blame me? And you go, yeah, because like, do you really think out of nowhere I was like talking about fucking an actual dog? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Of course I blame you. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, but have you seen the way of the world these days? The fuck are you looking at, man? I have no idea what you could possibly be talking about. That's crazy. Yeah, we're living in an uncharitable, low-trust society these days, man. People be saying some shit like, I don't want to leave my Halloween candy out. What if someone steals it? Buddy, it's Halloween. It's there to be stolen. Oh, one bad person fucking took $6 of Halloween candy from me. Okay, fucking wake up, bitch. It's November 1st. Like, who fucking cares? You're not the candy police. Just enjoy your night. It's not that big of... I mean, I would be irritated if someone stole all my candy too, but it ain't that big of a deal. You bought $10 of Halloween candy, someone took $8.50 of it, okay. You're down $8.50, but you were gonna lose it anyway. It ain't that big of a deal. I'm not gonna change my behavior, fuck over all of society just because one person might do something bad. People lost their damn minds, man. Actually, by the way, I don't know if you guys are real candy handouters, and I don't know if like this is a very Canadian sort of bit, so I apologize. Maybe it is like this worldwide though. I'm actually struggling more with the fact that we had too much Halloween candy, but I couldn't get the kids to take more. I would hold out like the whole basket, and I'd be like, take as much as you want, and they would grab like 2, and it was a struggle to grab 2, and then I would be like, no, seriously, take some more, and they'd be like, no, I'm good. I'd rather walk to another house and take 2 over there. I'm like, you could take 10 if you want. Go ahead. Yeah, kids these they got less greed. Just like it's good, but it's also like I don't want all these. At least take the fucking arrow bars, man. I don't want that shit. You can have 1 to 2 Crispy Crunch, or Wonder Bars. You can grab as many arrows as you fucking want. If you want 50 fun-size arrows, go crazy, man. Do not fucking care. I love Crispy Crunch. Yeah, I'm all about it, man. This is so sick! Friend of mine posted the Ring camera footage of some teens stealing all her candy on the local Facebook group, and all her neighbors told her to fuck off and get over it. It's so huge. We need so much more of that. Oh no! Oh, there's people that are taking advantage of trust in slight ways that don't actually materially affect you. This is the first I've heard of it. By the way, I'm 1 day old. Who fucking cares? Oh, your Halloween candy got stolen. Okay, who fucking cares, man? Not based, because then other kids can't get the candy? Yeah, okay, then fucking sit in your house and hand it out bar by bar if you want to be the candy police. It's a bit sad for the other kids. You fucking moralizing virtue signalers. Walk to the next house! Every house has candy, bro! You are real for saying they should leave the bowl. When they steal the bowl, that's one step too far. That's like James Naismith. I need those peach baskets back. But the candy is like you, I know, like you can't do, you don't get to be, it's, if I may say so, it's crazy to me to be like, to still try to have ownership of the candy while you're giving it away, because it just ain't as serious. It's the principle. Obviously. But it's also not the principle if you posted the video on Facebook, your local Facebook group, to be like, can somebody please find these kids? Because if it was the principle, you'd be like, someone stole all my candy. Wow, you really can't have anything these days, right? Even though I'm sure this is a crime that's been happening for 3,000 years. But instead, you're like, can somebody please find these teenagers and incarcerate them for stealing my fun-sized candy bars? Somebody please validate my worldview that you can't have shit these days because notoriously bereft of moral compass teenagers stole fun-sized candy on the day where you're supposed to give the candy away. Like, what's wrong with you, man? Not you, but what's wrong with them? I bet, like, it kind of gives the vibe that they were inside going like, I fucking hope. I can't wait till someone steals our fucking candy, bro. I can't fucking wait till someone steals this candy. I got the doorbell snitch. I can't wait to post the footage. Also, like, I mean, if you post the candy outside, I don't know if, I'm not trying to say you're naive, but there's a risk that someone will steal it. Because they've been stealing it for like centuries. I mean, it's not like, if this was if this was year 0 of Halloween, I think that video could go viral. But this is like, I don't even know, what is this, like the 30th Halloween? Get over it. Oh shit, the sky is blue. Some teenagers I told them to take 1 to 2 pieces of candy and they took a fistful. Oh, fuck, they're 12 years old, bro. What do you want them to say? People are out there crashing into other people with their car. You want me to care that a few, like, Reese's Pieces got stolen? On the day where you give out the candy? Like, I know I keep driving it home, but, like, it'd be fucked up if someone came into your house and, like, took your groceries or some shit like that, but someone stealing your candy on Halloween is, like, is barely a crime. That's the day where you give out candy. Like, they really just front ran the whole thing. It's not good. But it's one of those, it's like, whenever people are like, it's bad for the other kids, I'm like, what do you do? I'm sorry, you don't get to win arguments against me just by being like, I feel bad for the other people that you're like straw manning someone to feel bad for. I'm sure the other kids are like, oh, there's no candy. Hey guys, let's go to that other house. Yeah, let's go. You ever talk to like a child? Oh, this one house didn't have any candy. Oh, my Halloween is ruined. This, as we all know, this is the day where one house gives out candy today. And it's all gone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that's a get over it for me. What if it's the house with the full sizes? If it's a house with the full sizes, that's like a social experiment. You can't be like just leaving your shit outside. That's like $100 in merch, in edible merch, and then getting mad when it gets stolen. You can leave some fun sizes outside. If you're leaving 150 full-size chocolate bars outside, that's like that's an ABC show. That's what would you do? That what would you do guy just watching from the bushes? See? What's his name again? You're gonna tell me his name, and I'm gonna say no, not that guy, and then I'm gonna Google him, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, you're right, that's him. Not how he meant. John Quinones, that's him. John Quinones. Is it poor form to hide from the teenagers and then scare them when they try to steal the whole bowl? No, but you do, like, listen. You have to get a life, though. Like, you gotta get some shit to do. That's crazy. Hide in the bushes all night, hoping someone steals your worthless candy so that you can teach them a lesson about stealing candy that they already know it's wrong. They already know it's bad. They're doing it because it's wrong, man. That's funny? Honestly, like, the idea of it is kind of funny, but I don't think you got the knees for it, if I'm being serious with you. They're doing it for candy, not because it's wrong. You ever done a crime? I'm gonna say you're not a real crime doer, because it feels awesome. What crimes have you done? Underage drinking in public. And I'm gonna be honest. Now the slip is not a crime. That's not even, the slip is just frowned upon. That's not in the criminal code. The slip is not a crime. To go into a restaurant, get a glass of water, and then walk out the back door of the restaurant without ordering anything is not a crime. That's just funny. I'm sorry to say, that's just funny. It feels like it should be. That's why it feels so fucking good, man. Because, you know, it's in the spirit of mischief, at the very least. It's mischievous. I don't think anyone would doubt that. I'm not going to say it's not mischievous, but... We go again, by the way. Yeah, well, here's the thing. You're gonna say it's a crime if you eat the bread, but what kind of fuck-ass two-bit restaurant is giving you the bread before you order an entree? They'll put down the bread, you might be like, now I'm not that hungry anymore, I just want a salad. Like, that's bad management. I'm not trying to victim blame, but... All of them? No, I don't think you're a real restaurant enjoyer. As soon as you sit down at the restaurant, they're giving you bread before you order any food? Nah, no shot. Has never happened. Yeah? Videotape it. Next time it happens, videotape it. I want to see it happening. Chips and salsa at a Mexican joint? Chips and salsa I could see, because bread is right in my cultural wheelhouse. I won't pretend to know exactly what's going on with the chips and salsa. I want you to videotape the bread. I want you to go to the Olive Garden and say, sit down and say, we'll take our free bread now, please. And I just want to videotape, no editing, no AI, no Sora, no Grok. I want to see the reaction. Because I'm choosing to believe you, but I'm also choosing to say that I want to see it happen. And if you know that it happens every time, you shouldn't have a problem videotaping it. You shouldn't be offended by me asking for proof. They brought the bread to me yesterday before we even met the server. Crazy. Show me the video. Show me the video. That's all I can say. Over here, we do things a little bit differently. The way we do it You sit down, they say, do you need any help with the menu? I say, no, I've been reading for years. You order an entree, and then they go, okay, we'll be right back with your bread. I gotta see this, man. I gotta see this. Because this just seems like this is now calling the whole thing into question. You live in a low-trust society? I know, but I'm doing my part. We left our candy outside while we went trick-or-treating. Did anyone steal too much of it? I don't know. We didn't put a fucking camera on it because I guess I just got other shit to worry about than whether my fucking neighbors in my community got $5 worth of candy when they were supposed to get like 25 cents or something like that. Like it doesn't, it just doesn't matter to me. Beelzebub, huh? This is kind of a cool run. Why bother putting it out if somebody is just going to take it all? Or like so that I don't know what you're trying to say. What's the other one? Is like I'll just leave it inside of my house? I don't really understand the question, I suppose. Because it's Halloween and you give out the candy? Was the bowl empty when you got home? No, honestly, it was still pretty fucking full. But that's more like, Halloween kind of makes me sad these days because I feel like kids are not trick-or-treating as much as they used to. Like when I lived in a much more like urban environment, it was kind of to be expected. Like now I live in a much more suburban environment and we still don't get that many kids. Like, part of the point of trick-or-treating is not just to get candy. The point of trick-or-treating is, like, you meet your neighbors. And you're like, oh, shit, that's who lived in this fucked-up house the whole time. Now everything makes sense. Now I get why your yard is so fucked up. Sorry, I didn't know that was you. That's the point. And then the next year, you go around and you go, oh, I remember you. You're the guy who gave us Crispy Minis last year, which is actually awesome because I love Crispy Minis. That's like the spirit of Halloween. Now, I think trunk or treat, we don't really have it, at least in Vancouver. But I think it's okay. I don't think it's like the root of all evil. Because here's the thing, part of the fun of trick-or-treating is being a kid and trick-or-treating, but also part of the fun of Halloween as an adult is seeing a bunch of kids in cute costumes and then going, here you go, and them like speaking to a stranger for the first time in their entire lives and like flubbing the QTE for trick-or-treat. So like that trunk-or-treat feels like it's mainly more for adults. As long as you get a little bit of both, I think I'm totally okay with it. But I don't know. I'm on this thing because let's keep this in the YouTube video. I'm kind of losing my mind because I feel like and this is obviously not true. There's times on the internet that I'm like, people think I'm weird because I'm the last normal motherfucker on the planet. And everybody else went crazy around me, which I know sounds like what a crazy person would say, but let me give you the case study for this. People in the Peloton Discord were telling me that you have to be careful running on a school track after school hours because the police or someone who works at the school will come over to you and threaten you and be like, get the fuck off the school property. And I said, no shot, that doesn't happen. And then they said, yes, it's happened to me many times. And these are trustworthy people that I believe. And I kind of went off. I was like, does anyone else think that we fucked up when we fed society like 25 years of To Catch a Predator and the idea that like every single stranger that you see is a sexual predator that wants to like, he's running on the track. He's probably grooming kids out here on the track. And then they gave them all guns and we're like, you need to fucking kill them? Why is everyone so scared, man? Most people are normal. Meanwhile, I'm like at the playground and people are like, don't you get weirded out when a shirtless guy starts doing pull-ups at the playground? No, bro. Most people that are shirtless working out at the playground are not sexual predators. Most of them are just deeply mentally unwell. He's okay. That guy's chill, man. The guy with no shirt and a toque and sunglasses on, who's dressed like Santa Claus in the summertime, he's not a sexual predator. He's just crazy. He's all right. Let him do the pull-ups. The 62-year-old guy with the 8-pack, he's okay, I swear. I see him there all the time. You got to relax a little bit, man. I think it started for me. The theme started when everyone told Dan, don't try to get your iPad back. You're going to get killed. And then they're like, well, can you blame us? And I'm like, yeah, bro, you need to get the fuck off the internet and talk to some real human beings. I'm not saying nobody out there is going to kill you, okay? Like you can lose the lottery on getting murdered, for sure, for a stupid ass reason. But it's going to be the one that you don't see coming. You're not going to be like, oh, I really dodged a bullet by not doing a J-turn in that person's driveway. You're just going to be out and about somewhere, and then it's going, oh, I didn't see that one coming. Shit. Like, that's, statistically speaking, that would be the way it goes. You can't be that afraid about it. There's some things you should be more afraid of the diet sodas, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You see those videos of moms freaking out at people glancing at them in the parking lot? So you haven't been listening. I have not seen those videos, but I do believe that. And my grandma's always, like, before I was off Facebook, she was always posting stuff on Facebook that was like, if you ever see a piece of tape on your car, run back into the shopping mall. That's human traffickers put a piece of Scotch tape on your car door handle to mark your car. And then when you come back, they're gonna hit you over the head with a big club and sell you into sexual slavery. And I'm like, Grandma, no, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Forward this to 5 people or you will be trafficked. She's right, man. I'm always like, free tape. That's true. I wouldn't be so mad about it if they would stop falling for like Lyrebird AI, hey, I'm in prison and I need 15 grand in Amazon gift cards for bail money right away. Shut the fuck up, Grandma! Grandma, they fucking need you to give them 15. Go to the Bitcoin ATM inside of the vape shop. Yeah, that sounds like my grandson. That sounds like something my grandson notoriously is always getting kidnapped and ransomed for gas station Bitcoin. Anyway, it does happen to some people, but you must live in a nice neighborhood. Bro, I'm a public figure. I could be getting blasted like nonstop. You're just a person, like no disrespect. I'm telling you not to be afraid. Sometimes I'll walk into a place and like 2 people will be like, there's that guy right there. I know this guy. There's people out there with an axe to grind because they're crazy. You're probably moving different out there. You're moving invisible. You're chill. You just gotta not be super scared. And also, I think I would have a really hard time not arguing with somebody telling me to get off of the school running track. Isn't that what the school running track is for after hours, man? There's no kids. You run on the running track. No, it's for nothing. I guess. It's for kids still? Well, maybe the kids should start paying their fucking taxes, because as far as I'm concerned, that's the Ryan Letourneau fucking running track, the Ryan Letourneau Memorial running track. Sorry, kids. As of right now, you're a net drain on society. 2 decades, the fucking pendulum might reverse, but for now, well, I mean, I'm LARPing because I don't run, but for now, you'll catch me doing laps, bro. Post-mile time? I think I'm trying to think. I think I'm like a 9-minute mile guy, to be honest. I want to start running again, because being away makes it really hard to bike. I bet you got a sub 8 in you. When I was running, you should slash Mario. This is now just mindless self-indulgence. When I was running, I was typically doing like a 55-minute 10K.